Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm super duper excited because I'll be checking out with y'all STAYC's brand new song, Teddy Bear, the music video for an all. Now, as a fellow Swift, I've been excited ever since the announcement of their comeback in the brand new year. Q1 already, the first quarter of the year in this lovely month of February, but I was also curious how this brand new song will play out, okay? Considering that we had the lovely, beautiful Monster era that I adored so much and talked so much good things about, even though, quite admittedly, we had split opinions about it from the general public and stuff, but for me, myself, and I loved it so much. Probably not on the scale of Run to You, to be fair. That's such a crazy good era and a high bar they set with that, especially with the Young Love B-sides in that era that exist from then. But on the excitement end that came with the curiosity, I've been really hyped off of the teaser pics, as well as those teasers with bubblegum and the children singing Teddy Bear. Ooh, just let alone that. Hearing them sing was mad catchy, and I feel like this is gonna play out in a way that it's gonna be so fun and a song that works for people of all ages, am I right? Just based on those teasers. But aside from that, I'm gonna have to find out myself. Let's just dive into Teddy Bear now. Alright, so brought it up here, Teddy Bear by STAYC. Unfortunately, English captions are not readily available, so I'll try my very best to hear out the lyrics in full. But the first frame here got this pinkish violet light beaming through, and it seems like all the members have their teddy bear ears and such, but let's go. It's going down, hey. Okay, I saw. Sumin. Oh, Yoon. What a pre-chorus. Ooh, the string work here. Oh, wow. Very cheerful, yet there's this pure, energetic drive to it. Ooh, oh, that's catchy already. Ooh. Okay, Sieun. Like JJ. Okay, JJ. Put her in. Ooh, a bit of auto-tune here. That was dope. That was a dope verse too. Love the drum kit work. Everything everywhere all at once. If you know, you know. But I'm pretty sure what I'm getting here visually and seeing that they're the teddy bear superheroes, quote unquote. Oh man, the energy is just so infectious and lovely. Ooh, this bridge. Oh, that bass work. Yes. So good, oh. Oh, I love the STAYC like merch in the back, the poster and all from So Bad era. Ooh. Earwormy too, in a way. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes. Of course, Rado, VAP. I think I even saw the likes of Jungkook and Fly T. Am I right? But man, oh man, Teddy Bear. Okay, immediate thoughts. Okay, I'm getting that 2010s nostalgia feel where bubblegum pop was quite the mainstream trend per se that went for a good duration. I wouldn't say it was the main stand focal point in K-pop at the time in terms of trends, but it was definitely a huge thing, one of the huge trends. I could name a good amount that I could reference to is the likes of A-Pink for sure, without a doubt. The early days of Momoland, the early days of Gugudan, that's the era that I'm talking about, and even a bit of Cherry Bullet as well. Cherry Bullet did a good amount in the early days. Now, in terms of Teddy Bear here, I really love the arrangement, even though it's very standard. And I say that because the transitions between the sections were done so smoothly, especially the stylistic auto-tune choice of verse 2 that brought us back into the pre-chorus for this song, which, by the way, I think is a beautiful pre-chorus that sets up the chorus, because if we think about verse 2, it was very contrasting, but bringing back the old school hip-hop influences, the likes of the break beat moments and the style of turn this in the mix, breaking it down there. I really like how they brought Sieun into the mix. We got that JJ reference, and of course Jay followed it up from Sieun. I think that was a really huge focal point in the song, as much as the chorus in this song, I've got to say. The hooks do more than its job, and I think it really stems and reminds me of what I was predicting before this actually dropped, and before I first listened and watched this music video with y'all here today for Teddy Bear, which is that this is a type of song that's so cheerful to really make your day ever so just that better, and it's like the family friendly type of song, yet it's not necessarily over childish and too silly. You know, there's a bit of silliness to it, but it's to a certain extent, because I've heard and seen some concepts and songs that it just feels way too childish, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's too much nursery rhyme that doesn't necessarily work, and what song that is of course excluded from that is Ginga Minga Yo, because it's done in the right kind of manner. Now, I just feel like it hits all the right spots and it does it to a certain extent, right? But it has that signature STAYC twist to it, just hints of it here and there, where it's STAYC girls, it's going down. It's done every single time differently, whether it's being whispered throughout their songs, whether it's being shouty and all with it. And I love how they kick it off like that, and then they bring us to that verse 1, which really sets the tone of the song. I wouldn't say it's one of their strongest verse ones that I've heard, comparably to their previous title tracks and compared to some B-sides, but it really started the song really well, and then it led up to the next thing you know, of course, the Teddy Bear superhero moments that we got between the members, and you see the crowd of people surrounding them, making them lifting their moods up even more. So yeah, like I said during my initial reaction to Teddy Bear here, I'm getting that cheerfulness, not so much as in terms of an themic manner. It's not like necessarily like an anthem, although it could be for something that it could be a happy anthem to kickstart your day or even a week, of course. but it also has that pure energy that is just so pure and not aggressive. And notice how I've been talking about time and time again, oh, I'm so cool, look at me, I'm the best. That's the intention of songs that I feel like is getting oversaturated and overutilized. But if you think about it, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Swiss, that Teddy Bear, in a way, if you think about it even more, is a daring concept and a daring song to go with in this day and age compared to what's being released and what are the trends going on in K-pop in these last couple of years. Bringing back that 2010s like bubblegum nostalgia pop feel, right, is everything, but having it to a certain extent and giving it a STAYC twist is so lovely, and I appreciate them for doing something like this amidst works that I feel like it just doesn't fit my kind of easy to listen to vibes. I think if anything, the too much of in-your-face loud music has made me want to go back on listening to more R&B tracks and laid-back tracks, right? So with that being said, the tempo is set really well, and I think with that tempo, the smooth movement, yet what makes it very textured, and I would say up cheerful and very upgoing and ongoing and all, is of course the punchy beat that is the main driving factor to this song. And yeah, don't even get me started with that Jay's reference with everything everywhere all at once. It's a movie that I watched when it came out. Highly recommend you guys check it out. Anyways, let's bring it back up here, everyone, and start from the beginning now. Yeah, that's strumming. Very funky with it at the beginning. It's going down. See what I'm saying with the kick, drum, snare work? It's very punchy with it. It's truly the beat that's driving the song, keeping the pacing, and setting the tempo for it, right? Oh, a little bit of high up reference on the packaging there. The Teen Fresh, yep, in the back. Oh, I love the details. I love this scene by Yoon. If you guys remember, she had that motorcycle iconic moment. Now she got this iconic car moment here, making a sharp turn. Ooh, like hollowed percussion work. Yes, and something that I forgot to mention is that this pre-chorus, I love how it builds up with this beautiful string work, you know? And if I recall correctly, like first time around, we get the likes of Isa, and then the second time around for the chorus, we get 2 other members, right? Which is cool, distribution-wise. Love the engagement and how they work off each other choreo-wise. This is the breakbeat, like old school hip-hop breaks that I'm getting with the turn disc and all that is really dope, I've got to admit, quite admittedly. It switches it up, it adds more oomph to the song, yet it adds contrast to the song. Like JJ. See, it's very, like, the scene is very dark with it. I would dare I say it, mundane. Like, all these kids, they're studying all. And yeah, Jay's just on the table. And notice that it's a stylistically done auto-tune for her, okay? There's a huge difference between auto-tune to really pitch and make things sound good per se, but for stylistic intentions, not only that, stylistic intentions. Ooh, and then immediately right away we get the pre-chorus, which is really cool because I love how it smoothly transitions back into the pre-chorus for us. This was unexpected for me, honestly, seeing Seeun on the backside of the bus, right? We got Seeun right beside her. And then the reference, showing a whole nother world of possibilities. Oh, somehow the bus expanded this wide, like somehow it became a dance floor. Love the expressions, bringing the disco ball. Pump it up. I love how this like bass, this very heavy, like I would say analog synthesizer bass almost. I might be mistaken, but it's very heavy. It takes slight dips ever so slightly. You know, even though it might be odd and strange with the choreo, I think this even references Everything Everywhere All at Once as well, where main character does strange moves to gain superpowers and all, and they are indeed superheroes within teddy bear superheroes within this music video, right? Did they just come together and then... Oh, sorry there on the mic. So good, oh. I just saw that. Teddy bear. Ooh. Very simple, right, in terms of the lines, but super effective and mad catchy. And they have the turn disc scratches and all at the end. Gotta see everyone here. Okay, let me see that again. Okay, BAP. Ah, okay. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes once again. Yeah, considering for the intentions and that this is a single, I'm all aboard the train for Teddy Bear, okay? Got it upon first listen, and if anything, the second watch and listen got me caught in love with more of Teddy Bear and all. So with that being said, I gotta give this 9.5 out of 10. I love this song throughout it all from start to finish. Like I said, it's just a bit in terms of the verses comparatively to the past, but I understand the intentions of this song. It suits, like it's safe for the family, for everyone to listen to, and if you want to get a good kickoff to your day, something cheerful with it, this is the type of song you listen to. It's not overly bubblegum pop, but it's bubblegum pop to an extent. And it has that signature STAYC movement to it and influences upon it at the same time. Yet it was really dope hearing a bit of that old school hip hop as well, even though we had that nostalgia feel of bubblegum pop all at once. And it's crazy how the timing of this release is just so perfect in times where we don't get something like this often. And what a creative concept, am I right? Even though we got some references going on there, just that teddy bear superhero moments there. I think I saw more than one time, actually 3 times if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong, amongst the members such a colorful MV, and it was really creative in a way in how they integrated the choreo, especially with that bus scene with Seeun dancing in the middle. Somehow, you know, it got changed into a dance floor, and on the disco ball came in. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Let me know, did you love it as much as I did? Did it end up becoming your favorite title track? Personally, for me, it's really up there, not necessarily the favorite, but I'm glad they're here to fill a bit of an empty void in this Q1, at least on the sweet side of things, because yesterday we got a ton of good releases, and I feel like February into March and so on and so forth, we're gonna get blasted with even more masterpieces and jams, and I can't wait for the future, what STAYC's gonna put out for this year of 2023, and of course the promotional stuff, staying on track here for Teddy Bears. So stay tuned for that variety stuff. And speaking of variety stuff, okay, Avatar: The Way of Chef, already reacted to it, part 1 and part 2 on the Patreon, as well as other STAYC live stages. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to check out the Patreon. It means a lot to me, honestly, to see you guys go out your way to check out some of that free or even exclusive content on my Patreon or on my socials, of course. So take care. This has been Garrison, and peace.